Hey, everyone, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Um, are you ready to dive back into the gritty streets of Hell's Kitchen? Because season two is officially confirmed, and there are already plenty of juicy details we know about this highly anticipated MCU series. For a while, it seemed like Charlie Cox's Daredevil wouldn't grace our screens again after Netflix canceled the show back in 2018. But Matt Murdock made a triumphant return to the MCU, in and a few years later, we were treated to the first reconfigured season of essentially serves as a continuation of the Man Without Fear's original streaming series, uh, anchored by Wilson Fisk's ascent to mayor. The show quickly became a massive hit for Disney Plus, which was great news since season two was already confirmed right from their start above the distance of that facility. But when can we expect this new season? Who will be back? Let's dive into what we know so far. No need to worry about vague release dates, MCU lovers, because we can already add the next 9-episode season to our upcoming Marvel TV show list. Season 2 of is expected to release in March 2026. No lockdown date yet, but it's only a year after the first one, so no complaints. The news was announced directly by showrunner Dario Scartapan on his Instagram in April 2025 after the first season concluded. He claimed that season 2 would be released in March of the following year. I know the idea of a new season from a TV show shouldn't be shocking, but that's pretty much become the standard nowadays. Several shows take years to release new seasons, such as the upcoming season 5, or how HBO tends to take years to release its shows, as seen with season 3. And the production have encountered a setback in the early stages, to the extent that the entire story was revamped into what we know now. However, thankfully, any potential concerns have been addressed, and season 2 is scheduled to release next year. While Marvel has officially confirmed nothing outside of the most obvious leads, there are plenty of people we can expect to see again in season 2. Of these include Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock as Daredevil, Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk, Kingpin, Margarita Laviva as Heather Gwen, Deborah Ann Wall as Karen Page, Wilson Bethel as Benjamin Dex Poindexter Bolzer as Vanessa Fisk, Michael Gandolfini as Daniel Blake, and John Mernfall as Frank Castle, the Punisher. There are plenty of other cast members we'll most likely see again, but these are just several that are no doubt expected to appear, with earning his own special as well. It would be pretty shocking if he didn't show up in some capacity. Among them, several other stars have been confirmed for season 2. One that's been talked about again and again is that Kristen Ritter is returning as Jessica Jones, which is awesome, as we saw her in her TV series. And another character we can expect to see again is Sergeant Brett Mahoney, played by Royce Johnson. The news was seemingly confirmed by fitness trainer Nadam Washington, who posted several pictures on Instagram featuring the actor, celebrating the wrap of season 2. A few new roles have also been confirmed, which Deadline reported that Matthew Lillard was cast for an undisclosed role for season 2, and that Willie Taylor joined the cast. Also, without confirmation about who she'll be playing, sources say that she would play a political foe for Fisk. The finale was crazy. So, what can we expect with season 2? Here's what we know so far. As we saw at the very end of Daredevil, was gathering up a squad of people to take down the corruption of New York City.
Bit by bit, using the bar he frequented with his friends as covered city.
One of the directors behind the show, Aaron Moorhead, revealed in an interview with THR that this is essentially what season 2 is going to be, a resistance tale. And I'm all for a bit of resistance in any upcoming Marvel project, so sign me up. We saw just a glimpse of Bullseye in, as this villain is essentially an utter psychopath and a former FBI agent. But in season 2, it turns out we're going to be seeing a whole lot more of him. But it is in an interview with Collider in July 2025, Wilson Bethel says that season 2 will feature new sides to the villain never seen before. Oh, that makes me also excited. That makes Karen Page made her return alongside Foggy and other characters, and those hoping Deborah Ann Wall would get more scenes in second season will have their wishes granted. Charlie Cox revealed in an interview with TV Line in May 2025 that Paige is going to have a lot more character moments in season 2, and we'll have some cool scenes that are quite superlative, right? And the last thing we know is that filming for season 2 has already been completed. In July 2025, it was confirmed by MCU Direct on X that filming had officially ended, to what now something to get excited about. Not that everything else wasn't, but it'd be hard to watch new episodes if they weren't finished first. I'm counting down the days until season 2 now. Can March 2026 get here even sooner? I need to binge the first season again. Speaking of which, if you haven't seen it yet, what are you waiting for? It's amazing. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,